So this is the third attempt at recording this video. I'm still getting used to Loom and recording the wrong screen. So I wanted to make a quick video on analyzing different subfolders for prioritization. So one of the key skills as an SEO that I'm always trying to improve is finding out which part of a site you want to prioritize first. Obviously, time is of the essence. We don't want to spend too much time on the wrong thing. So one of the ways of finding out where to do this would be obviously, first of all, we need to see how a site is structured. So, for example, my site, if I go to the sitemap, which I'm hoping you can see, if not, so I'll explain later. But if fisherseo.com/sitemap.xml, you can see that there are product pages, page pages, collection pages, and blog posts. So, I think you should be able to see the search console now. So if we go into here, then we want to start analyzing how Google's viewing these pages, how much value it's assigning to each of these pages, and we can see that through the amount of queries, the amount of impressions, and the amount of clicks. So there's not too much data for this site because I've not spent much time on it. But if we go to the last 16 months, uh, so first of all, we'll look at slash pages, which is one type. There's 18 clicks, 4,380 impressions. Out of those, there's 66 URLs, which are fisherseo.com/pages. Out of those URLs, there are 9 URLs which have actually had a click. So there's how many? 57 which haven't. So if I start to put this data into a sheet, so 66 URLs, 9 have had clicks, 57 without clicks. There's been 18 clicks. There's 107 different queries which have had an impression. So if I run through and I do that for blogs as well, which we've done previously, so we'll do URLs containing /blogs, 3 clicks, 8 pages have generated 3 clicks, only 2 of those URLs have generated the clicks, so 6 haven't received any. How many queries for those blogs? 16 queries for those blogs. So you can start to see the data starts to gather. It's really useful if you've got different types of pages, like service pages or blog posts, or for an e-commerce site, you might have different product categories. So you could do this for like the t-shirts category, the trousers category, and get more granular with it. But then using this data, if you highlight the subfolder type of page, number of URLs, URLs with clicks, URLs without clicks, for example. In fact, if we just do URLs with clicks, URLs without, let's highlight that. Clicks without clicks, you start to see how I've got the data underneath. You don't want a stacked one. Got a bar. So, for example, this chart that I've just added in over the top, you can really start to see where you should prioritize on your site. So you can look at that and go, okay, the page section has got the most clicks by far. It's got 3 times the amount compared to the second section, which is the blogs. And there's a big disparity between URLs with clicks and URLs without clicks. So there are a ton, that's probably like 15% of pages have had clicks. There's like 85% of them Google's not assigning any value to. It's not seeing any value for the user. So those 85, this disparity here, this red line here, this high number of URLs without clicks, 57, we can start to take action on those. That's where we should prioritize and go, should we rejig the content so it fits user intent more? Should we cull the pages? Are they just not going to bring any value? Are they potentially cannibalizing these few pages that are getting clicks? Or, yeah, we need to take action with these pages which aren't getting any value, or Google's not seeing as any value. So that's how I'd start to prioritize. And then we can really start to uh, deep dive down into performance. It's not letting me delete that for some reason. Oh, well, it's deleted everything else. So back. Maybe that one. Here we can start to see another metric where we can compare different subfolders for the value they're bringing. So the number of queries each section is ranking for. So we can see that the page section is not probably got like 1.2 queries per URL. The blog section, a little bit more value because that's getting probably 2 queries per URL. And then these just sort of balance. So the pages section is exactly where I'd start to prioritize. And you can do this with, like I said, product categories, um, all different service pages. And you can really start to see, okay, there's a big disparity here. The whole section Google's not bringing value, showing value to. Let's prioritize that.